Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Bad data, I got caught in the reversal. After I did everything right. After I did everything right, I caught in the reversal and... Mas key. Not only these calls from SI. 608, I got Vex calls, which the market opened at 697. But you know, I have other puts. I have 596 puts, which hit too. I made a lot of money just to lose half of it. In the next session, in the first hour of the market, I lost. I lost. Why? Because market return reverse drastically, brutally reversed. How? That's crazy. How? How do that? We go back to the supply zone now, and we go through the supply zone. I guess and there's this violent reversal, and all the indicators it is these bearish. Well, I did go ask your GPT, believe it or not, because I cannot. I did everything right. On like support zones, this so volume profile analysis, volume analysis, my oscillators, my trend, like everything was down. And guess what? Boom. I get caught in the reversal bear trap. So this some research at DPT, and guess what ChatGPT told me? Hey, his drop was manufactured, and basically when it hit the supply zone, it literally went past the supply zone. Hot and inducement, which is small money trading, small money concepts. Basically, inducement is when it purposely pull the price as a support just to activate all the stop losses, and boom, you go ahead and reverse the market, and that's exactly what happened. And when I asked JGPT, that's what it told me. It was like, well, I'm sorry, you did everything perfect. But basically, this is algorithmic trading. This is the bots trading. This is institutional trading happening at its best. They wait for a certain price to happen, and they buy everything. They wait for liquidity sweep, market maker, liquidity sweep. That's literally what they called it. And just like that, half of my game disappeared in couple seconds or minutes. So as all I dropped, I took advantage of it. It just bleeded every day. That's free. I was crazy, and it could not tell me anything, but you just got caught. Sorry, there's nothing you could have done about this. But this shouldn't, is your losses? I just say I'm feeling prayer my own free as free high. I know, no, I knew market was gonna lower either cover, and I bought puts high, and I know that the gushing a pie down low.
I don't know.
The price literally went and
Closed at the same level it did yesterday. That's the lot of manipulation. That was crazy. But yeah, that's what the AI told me. That's what ChatGPT told me. You know, institutions were buying. They had a entry point. They had algos buying, and algos bought everything at your level, and there's nothing you could have done about it but get out and minimize your losses. And it's like the old ways of trading have stopped, but the rules have stopped. You have to. There's new ways of trading. These hedge funds, they buy in with robots. Everything is automated. It's like before you reserve, you see it. The shit is popped. Like Literally, the price went from 600, 601, 602, 603. It went to 613, and it's like, dude, like, it doesn't make sense. Now, all the indicators were turning around on the 15 minutes and the hour, and eventually slightly turned around on the 4-hour, but the day was still bearish. And until halfway through the day, the day indicators just went bullish. But what in the world? It was too late. My position was destroyed. So at some point, the indicator is gonna fail you. At some point, the candles are gonna fail you, and algorithmic trading is going to beat you. You're trading against robots. You're gonna lose. You are going to lose. So you are going to lose. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm defeated, but man, how I'm upset. I'm really upset. But what can you do? What can you do? Right? And everything was in place. Everything. But the stop loss, because obviously it's hard for me to trade with stop losses. They go ahead and literally hunt your stop loss, but like it's literally making me realize it doesn't matter everything. Like if you have everything perfect, the algorithmic trading will always beat you. I mean, some of us should be looking at creating bots. Some of us should be looking at creating systems, because like they're doing good. Now, did I lose more money than I made? No. Am I still green? Yes, but that blew my mind. I wouldn't know how to explain it, but hey, I learned something, and the only excuse he gave me, like, well, the only way you can catch this is if something is bearish, everything is bearish, everything is heading down, everything is pointing at a lower low, but you're in a supply liquidity zone, be careful. That's literally what he's saying. If you're in the supply liquidity zone, be careful, because at that moment you will get caught up, and you will get caught up. And it happened to happen on a Friday, and he did the same thing last time. It turned around, and last time I actually sold the reversal because it was the second time it hit the supply zone, which is that first drop in that chart. It was at 598 something, but this time it was at 597 something. So to me, it's like, well, if it stopped at 598 and it went through the support, well, hell yeah, it's going lower. No, it did not. It did not. It did not go lower, and that's what you call inducement. Smart money trading, they know everybody's waiting for that. They know everybody's gonna get in at that point. Well, guess what? They go and change the pattern, and they wait for everybody to enter shorts, and they turn it around to get that liquidity. And everybody goes usually and loses because, you know, at a certain point, you know, back in the day, you would just wait. You would just wait till the momentum will go and it'll drop, but it didn't drop, and I held the bag. You can't make this thing up. So, but you learn something new every day. So I learned something. I'm going to put in my analysis. If I ever reach a supply zone, which means, you know, you got to start charting more, you know. Looks like with the AI trading, everything is reversing to the all type of trading. You know, everything reversing to the old type of trading. So interesting, very, very interesting. So, but no problem. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. Okay, you live and you learn. I'm literally driving home right now and trying to make sense out of this. Yes. literally trying to make sense of this BS. Like, how in the hell? How in the hell? How in the hell am I, like, getting destroyed by this position? But you told me why. Oh, wear your seatbelt. Because I did not chart well, and I did not expect the unexpected. Can't win sometimes. So that's something I was like, well, let me just share it, let me pass it on and make sure everybody knows, and you know, and you learn. Looks like it was my turn to get beat up. You know, last time I got it, most people got the brunt of it. Now it was my turn. So it was my turn. But besides that, it was a great week. Looks like liquidity buy at that area, and liquidity buy to that area. Looks like it's a perfect. It is a perfect, you know, it's a perfect opportunity to go back into the bull run and buy everything. So I'm not gonna lie, you know, as usual, just like I did last week, I went and bought more calls for next week, because that was a lot of money. That was almost 76 million in 77 million in, or like 79 million in volume, and that volume was literally more than any of the last 10 days, not combined, but each of them. So big money did buy, big money did make it happen, big money was there. I was just not part of the plan. I was not. So I did buy. I'll probably make some of that money back on Monday, and I'll have another play. But my strategy is the same. It's just I'm just gonna add this little tweak, and that's the beauty of trading. A lot of them tweak. We tweak. You know, we go ahead and tweak our strategy left and right. We make a couple changes. You know, we go ahead and learn as we go. It's never gonna be it's like technologies. It's never gonna be it's never gonna be what you call it, a perfect strategy. You gotta be aware, take it written, and the same thing that drags us in this trading platform, and then what it does, and you know, this hobby and this skill is the same thing that kills us too. But you know, damn, that's crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. So I got caught in the squeeze, and you know, I didn't even see it coming. You know, so I had about 30 contracts, lost all of it. You know, but good thing I made money in the beginning of the day. You know, and this is usually the time after a huge loss or loss, you do self-reflection. You reflect on the situation. You reflect on what happened. It's self-talk. Now, most people do negative self-talk, but you do positive self-talk. You talk to yourself, you know, and find out what happened. And then usually I use a lot of AI to tell me, but I really like to make my own trades, make my own decisions, you know, because there was going to be a point when everybody's going to use AI and they're going to do the opposite. So you have to be able to catch these. And this is the first time I actually learned about these AI tendencies that we have to catch. I'm probably going to ask ChatGPT, hey, what are the other AI tendencies that you have to I can catch and learn about? This one was the first one. Buying at the bottom. You know, so now, since we double bottom at this level, now we gotta go reach the all-time high again, because I mean, we did hit that demand zone 3 times, as you see. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. You hit it 4 times, so we gotta go ahead and back. And I forgot what level it is, but you can see there's like a head and shoulders right there, and we went down as as it was going down, and I saw that gap that was created by the last jump up. You know?
So I literally exploited that gap. So I'm looking at charts. You know, I'm trying to do the technical analysis. I'm trying to make the right call, but man, I did not see this. I wasn't planning on seeing this. Well, alright. But yeah. Alright. Well, yeah, it is what it is. But mess minus 97%. 1500 gone. Never gonna get it back. Painful lesson. But you can always get 500 out of that. You can always get $1,000 out of that, and then the next day get back. As long as you get more wins than losses, you will always win. But I got caught up, man. This is that's crazy. I got caught up. I could not. I really could not fathom what happened. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is literally crazy. I usually do like a little podcast episode with my friend, but she's on a trip in Mexico. I think the bear market got the best of her. So I think because the bear market got the best of her, she's probably trying to wind off and just back up from the market, because people have been losing a lot of money. But that's the beauty of knowing how to day trade. The leaps and long-term traders, that's the best way to make money at the right levels. So, you gotta make money at the right levels and use that money to buy at their inflation rate. That's why I love trading. Yeah, so here is the play. Haha, if you look at it, the delta and theta and time decay are just zero. I mean, that play got destroyed. And honestly, the reason why I picked 592 is because the next level after 597 was 595, then 589. There's this huge liquidity there, and I totally fell for it, and I was like, man. But it went back all the way to 608. It looked like it was gonna drop, and then there was a huge buy order, and I can notice, man, this is robots. This is robots all buying, and they literally buy everything at that level. They don't even care. And it's like you don't even have a choice, and they have their levels. And this is why doing volume analysis is perfect. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do the volume analysis. It's like we're going backwards with trading. We used to just, get away from volume and then focus on indicators, but now they have robots. Because they have robots. Now you gotta go back to the basics. That's how they switch things around. Because you have robots, now you gotta go to the basics. And to be honest, volume is one thing they cannot fake. They cannot fake volume, remember that. That is one thing they cannot fake. They cannot fake volume. So as long as you have volume under control, they cannot fake it. They cannot fake it. So, yeah. I got played today. I got played. Oh, goddamn. So, it's alright. I'm in my feelings. I'm not supposed to be, but it's okay to be honest with yourself. So next week is another week. You got 5 more days. Basically, I could literally get that $1,500 back in 2 days, 3 days. The reports is back. The government shutdown is back. And then basically the government is going to shut down again in January, and we're going to do it all over again. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But yeah, besides that, we had a good day. Learned a lesson, trade, made some money from yesterday. I was able to catch a lot of the volume, but this time my indicators got juked, you know. The stock market was a running back, and honestly, you shouldn't be trading on Fridays. Somebody told me Fridays are the worst day to trade. This is where the market makers take from you. I'm not gonna lie to you. So a lot of times we make money Monday to Friday, all to lose it again, and it's like, come on, dude, come on. But that's part of the game. You gotta lose some, get some, right? So lose some, get some. So just in grosso modo, just in summary, you know, I had 34 contracts, and what I was capitalizing on the drop. Capitalizing on the drop to 595, 592, you know, and also at 589, but I got caught up in the reversal and institutional buying, and I was unable to recover from that.
Unfortunately, so unable to recover from that, but that's okay. We'll learn something today. All right. Well, nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to talk about. Next week is another day. Again, Zero Emotion Trader. Yeah, this escort, you know, just my analysis, you know. We'll have to enjoy my long-term play that I have in there. The link is in the bio or below, and yeah, we'll go from there. I think you guys